Hi, my name is Meduulla. I am a rapper slash wordsmith from Manchester. And yeah, I'm here to spread the conscious message through my music. Um, so I've always I come from a writing background. Like my dad is a writer, and so I've just always been writing like my thoughts. But it got serious when I was like 13 or something. I was always adamant to leave this small town that I grew up in Bury, and I wanted to go to London. And there was this competition. It was like, oh, if you do this poetry competition and you win, you get to go to London. This. I'm like, yeah, like, I can't wait. So I won the competition, managed to go to London, like fell in love, obviously, and then after that, like everyone was just like, you're actually good. Like you should actually start writing it properly, like not just for like to get to go to like different cities.
Mm-hmm.
And then after poetry, I started uni and I was doing like film, and like basically I was just trying to find content to like film. So I just wrote my own bars one time, like so that I could have something to film. But then people were like, you're better at doing bars than you are videoing. So I was like, okay, cool. So then yeah, that's how it started. And then like I just like Wiley looked at my freestyle that I did on his beat. So I was like, gas, and he was like gassing it up and everything. So I was like, yeah, like this is my sign. Like I grew up listening to Wiley, so if he thinks it's sick, then it's sick.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even ask. Like, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Manchester.
Oh, okay. See, I was trying to clock it out, so now I was like, let me just ask.
I usually think, what do you call it, Coventry or like Birmingham?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I was like, no, it's not Birmingham. So I was going in the map in my head trying to figure it out. Who inspired you to make music?
Definitely to make music. Definitely was my siblings, because they just like they put me on like different types of music, you know what I mean, growing up. But like to actually start writing, it was definitely like my dad, because like he always just used to write around me and like read poems to me, and like we like read poems to each other. So yeah.
That's so cute. Aww. Does your dad listen to your music now?
He's heard like one song, I think. It was like a remix that I did, and he's heard the like I just dropped my debut single this year, and he's heard that as well. And he rates it. It's like different because obviously poetry, but yeah.
That's cute. How would you describe the music that you create?
So I'd say, because I've only got one song out at the moment, I'm definitely still finding my feet. Like I've only just been being intentional in my music in this past lockdown. So I don't want to be put in a box, but at the same time, I know, you know, you're going to be put in a box, but I just say like conscious rap, that's it. And then it can be in any genre. Like I might make like a country rap song or whatever. Like I want to do like innovative stuff. Like I don't want to be put in a box.
Fair enough. What would you say like your creative process is like? Like some people, I don't know, they think of stuff in their dreams or they write it down intentionally. What would you say your process is like?
I think my process definitely reflects my brain in general, like how I process everything. So it's very like confused, discombobulated. Like I need to write everything down in no strategy at all. Like there's no order. I write it down with no filter, and then I'll go over it again, and then because I've had no filter, and then like I've got everything I need to get out, then I can just go through it with more clarity, and then yeah, that helps me like organize verses and then rhymes and like metaphors and that. But then initially I just literally vomit on the
Fair enough. Like I know you've just released your first song, but looking back on that process, what advice would you give yourself for next time?
100% plan. Like I am such a go with the flow type of person. Like yeah, it'll be fine. Like just, and I don't plan that much. But I really do wish, because I've also got friends that make music, and I see the way that they plan everything down to a T, and like it's admirable. So yeah, I just say plan, and there's no rush. Like I'm not signed to a label, so I literally decide when things go out, and that there's literally no rush. So yeah, I just tell myself to take time.
Fair enough. If you could change anything about the music industry, what would it be?
If I could change something, I think. I'm so sorry. I think that's my laptop. If I could change anything about the creative industry, I think it would just be, especially the rap industry. I think there's a lot of things that we've let slide for a long time just because it's been a very male-dominated field. So like a lot of, like, I don't know if you've seen the rap game, but like when they do like the rap battles, and that they always like, the insults are always like misogynistic or like or whatever, and I'm just like, yeah, fair enough, that was the case back in the day, but this is a new day, do you know what I mean? I just want it to have more room for more people, not just straight men. And I know it's not just straight men that make rap, so we need to make room for that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Oh, visuals, how did you go about that?
Oh, visuals, oh my gosh. Like, so where I'm at now, I'm literally trying to like the hardest thing I think I found is where to distribute my money the most. So that's another thing I'd redo. Like I think I spent so much on like cover art and other things, whereas like the money needs to be in the video. Do you know what I mean? So I just like, because I studied film, I just put it in my old group chat. And I was like, yo, is anyone available just for one day? Like, to help me shoot this and this. So I came down to London for one day and then we shot. And it was actually sick. Like they just knew what they were doing. They had sent me like a treatment beforehand of like the shots they wanted to take, etc., etc. But yeah, like it was an interesting process, and I just know that going forward, like I want to just be more in control of like direction and stuff. But I'm grateful for having been through that anyway, because it's like everything is a lesson like going forward, and it's like proper earthy vibe, just like literally just reiterating what the song is talking about. Like, don't plant your seeds where they're not going to grow. Like, we don't have time. This is not a rehearsal. Like, this is just the only life we have. So plant those seeds right, and when they stop growing, pick them up, plant them elsewhere, because it's just like in the woods in like some park in London.
Amazing. I watched it. It's actually so cute. I love the video so much.
So much, yeah. And I wanted like just like nostalgic vibes as well. So like I had little snippets with like my old housemates who literally were like my rocks in uni. Like I genuinely believe you do meet like your true friends in uni. I was blessed because I did have true friends from high school, but I did meet like just like remarkable women, and like it was just like, it was amazing, it was empowering. So obviously they had to get a feature. Yeah guys, so if you haven't already, listen to my new debut single Leveled Up, which is available on all streaming platforms. It's just been played on BBC Radio Music, so gassed about that. Run it up, visuals there on YouTube. Yeah, support the thing.
Up, you let me go. Now I'm a solo show. I made my way, you hit the road. Like I'm some kind of joke. Don't think you know me anymore. I'm not the same kid from before. Can't plant my seed where it won't grow. That's for sure. I leveled up, you let me go. Let me go. I made my way, you hit the road. Like I'm some kind of joke. Don't think you know me anymore. I'm not the same kid from before. Can't plant my seed where it won't grow. You should know. Choose where you decide to feast. Know when it's your time to leave. Silence is the serpent's speech. That's what a wise man once said to me. I'm trying to break bread with my people, but some people just trying to eat. And it's all good chilling in the kitchen, but on my life, can you take this heat? I took my time doing all this prepping. Rams in the way I'm chefing. And it's all good cause it's not by force, but I don't wanna hear no bon appetit. I sound bitter cause ain't shit sweet. Hyenas stay greedy for me, but you never see them slaughter the beast. My team full of vegans chasing the green. My team full of vegans chasing the green. Your team full of sleepers chasing a dream. Cash rule everything around me, cream. I leveled up, you let me go.
listen, you are going to meet shitty people, but that doesn't mean that you should compromise who you are.
Switch up, switch look, I've changed. Speak up when you say my name. Sis stuck in the same old ways.